Guys, welcome back to my channel for my living room makeover. This is the second makeover in my makeover series. I am so excited. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you enjoyed this video and consider staying after. I am a new mom to a beautiful 4-month-old baby girl, and I recently created this channel to share a bunch of homemaking, lifestyle, motherhood content, including transforming my fixer-upper home here in New York. So today, guys, you're gonna see that I named this living room makeover part 1 just because a few things didn't turn out the way I hoped, and there's just some things that I wanted to do and wanted to buy that I couldn't afford to. So we are gonna do that in a future living room makeover update later on, but here I'm just starting with clearing out the living room just so that I can have a blank canvas and see what I want to do here. So you're gonna see me here taking apart our sectional. It is one of those couches that come apart in a bunch of different sections, and as I'm decorating and putting everything back, you guys are gonna see that I decided to not add one of the pieces back because just the way this sectional was set up just made the living room seem a little bit smaller than what it actually was. My main floor is really big, but then at the end I was upstairs nursing and my husband took it upon himself to rearrange the sectional in a completely different way without notifying me and without recording it. But when I came downstairs after nursing, I absolutely loved it, so I kept it that way, and that's what you guys are gonna see in the reveal. So if you guys get a little confused to why it looks different, that is why. Now that there's no furniture, I just took the chance to clean the area behind the couch, the baseboards, and the floor that the carpet wasn't covering. It was really dusty, you guys, so if you don't clean behind your couch, you might want to take it upon yourself to once in a while go behind there because a lot of dust accumulates and it was really disgusting. I'm just vacuuming my carpet. I didn't do a deep clean because this carpet is really new. We only got it about, I would say, 3 weeks ago or a month ago. We used to have like a shag rug here and we took it out because it just accumulated too much hair, and we have a dog. So I'm just vacuuming here, but really quick, I just want to say that I will be announcing the giveaway winner for the $50 Home Goods e-gift card at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. I will be giving him or her a shout out. Now for the DIY mantle shelf, I am so excited for this. It turned out pretty good, but didn't turn out exactly as we planned. We decided to DIY this because if you look up the prices for these type of shelves, they are well over $100, and it just wasn't in our budget to buy one of them, so we decided to make it on our own. I didn't include the footage just because it came out so bad at first that we were not going to use it and end up just trying again, but it wasn't in our budget, so we decided to work with what we had. And as you guys saw, there was a bunch of caulk and wood filler because we ended up cracking our wood because we didn't pre-drill the holes before trying to put the screws in, and our wood cracked, so we had to fill a lot of it in. But we decided to just patch it up and sand it down, and it turned out pretty good except for the parts that had a lot of caulk or wood filler. Turns out a little bit lighter than the rest of the wood, but it's okay because mantle shelves and my type of style, farmhouse, modern farmhouse, boho, is meant to be a little bit rustic, so I just went with the flow and I tried to cover it as best as I could. You're gonna see when I'm doing the decor, but I think that it came out pretty good. If you guys are wondering how we did this, I'm sorry that I didn't include the footage because I didn't think we were going to use it, but we basically went to Home Depot and got some 1x8s, and here I'm just showing you guys the parts that came out lighter because of the caulk or wood filler. But we went to Home Depot, got some 1x8s, had them cut to size according to how long we wanted the shelf to be and to fit our space, and then we put everything together using screws. Remember to pre-drill the holes first, and then you just fill in where you need to fill in, sand it down, and stain it. I'm using some stain that I already had from a previous project, and then I used one of those foam brushes to apply the stain. I didn't use a brush because if you use a brush, it's a little harder to control how dark or light you want the stain to go on, but it turned out pretty good at the end. I was pretty satisfied, you guys. So here, yet again, another fail. This is DIY life, you guys. We're just figuring out that the brackets that we had gotten for the shelf were too long for the shelf. The brackets were sticking out. We shouldn't have waited to the day of the makeover to check on this, but we did. And so out of last minute planning, we ended up using some wood that we had already to make a makeshift wooden structure to hang the shelf. And have it kind of float. And here he's just finding the beams and measuring it and where it's gonna go, and then we just put it up just like that. And I'll show you guys here how horrible it actually was. It's literally a last minute thing with wood that we already have. We didn't want to spend more money, but at the end of the day, it does not matter how this structure looked because it's gonna be behind the mantle shelf and you're not even gonna see it. And again, it's not perfect, but it turned out really nice in the end. Now my husband is just screwing in the mantle shelf into the wooden structure, and it turned out really sturdy and really secure, so we were happy about that. If you guys want to know how to make a better wooden structure, you can YouTube it. That's where we got the idea from, but we are not the people to teach you how to do it. So now I'm just unraveling a rug that I had gotten from Wayfair. I will link everything that I can down below and where I got it. But I wanted that sort of layered look for the carpet and different textures, so that's why I got this shag rug with some tassels. I think it turned out really nice, and now I'm just putting out the furniture and getting everything ready to decorate. I am excited to do this part. You guys are going to see what I was talking about, how I didn't add a piece of the couch back into the mix, but my husband ended up adding it later on, and I absolutely loved it. You'll see that at the end of the video. But if you guys can remember, at the corner there I had this like lamp that had some shelves, and it just wasn't my style anymore, so I was looking for another thing to put there, and I wanted a lamp, another floor lamp ideally, but it just wasn't in the budget. So I ended up going to Facebook Marketplace and getting this side table for just $10, you guys. And I didn't like the stain on it. It was like a cherry wood, so I ended up sanding it down and restaining it with the same stain that I use on the mantle shelf, and it wasn't as tall as I expected or the height of my couch, but it still turned out pretty nice. I was able to completely sand it down and take off the color, and again, using the same stain and the same brush, I just went ahead and restained the entire side table. And then for a clear coat, most people use poly, but I use some ultra cover matte clear spray that I had to do both the side table and the mantle. And then for the decor on the mantle, I wanted this really big frame to go there, and I had an idea of what I wanted in my mind. I wanted something about grace, and I just couldn't find it. And if I did find a piece this big, it was super expensive, so I DIY'd it. I got this picture from Google and I printed it out at Walgreens, and then I also got this picture frame at Walgreens, really inexpensive. It had some points, so I ended up not paying much, and it turned out really good. This is an awesome DIY idea, and then you can also change out the picture as the season goes. When it's Christmas, you can put something about Christmas. Yes, I'm already thinking about Christmas. It's my favorite time of the year, and I'm thinking about putting something about you know, I don't know, something Christmas related there. And then I just added the candle holders that I had gotten from Home Goods that I showed you guys in my Home Goods haul, and I added this Choose Grace sign to go with it that I had gotten a while back on clearance at, what was it? I think it was during the pandemic where Hobby Lobby was doing a big clearance, and I added these picks to kind of cover the imperfections of the lighter pieces in the wood. I got those picks from Amazon, and I'll link it down below. And then for pillows, I had gotten some feather down pillows from Amazon because I really wanted the choppable pillows. And all these pillowcases I either got from Amazon or Hobby Lobby, and I'll link everything down below. So throw pillows happen to be the hardest part in decorating for me. It's just really hard for me to find a good color combination and just something that looks right with the room. So you guys will see me change this a bunch of times, especially with this mustard throw pillow that I got from Amazon that just look a little different online, and I pictured it different. And you'll see me add it and take it out a bunch of times and try to find a place for it. And I was struggling, you guys. I was struggling. But this is the way I decorate. I didn't have an exact plan, so you guys are seeing the real raw version of me decorating and coming up with a plan on the spot. So guys, a little fun fact about me. A few years back, 5 years actually, I deleted my Instagram for some personal conviction reasons of mine, and I had a pretty substantial amount of followers, but I decided to delete it and then recreate one just now. I literally recreated one a day ago just for the purpose of this YouTube channel and my subscribers to connect a little closer with me and to see sneak peeks in between my makeovers and videos. So if you guys want to follow me there, I'll go ahead and include that below. Now for the side table, I had gotten this mini lamp from Target that I only paid about $5 for because I had some points, but I didn't end up liking it because it was too small, and considering that the side table was already too short for the couch and not the height that I expected, I just didn't think it looked nice. So I put the vase that I had on my coffee table there, and then I put the alarm clock on the mantle shelf. And then I'm struggling with the choose gray sign because I didn't know if I wanted the full picture that I printed out to show or to have that layered look. I love layered looks, so you can go ahead and let me know in the comments if you think I should have just left it with the picture frame that I printed out or have the choose gray sign there to add that layered effect. For the coffee table, I just added 2 coffee table books, Cozy Cottage and Extraordinary Hospitality for Christians. I'll link them down below. I got them from Amazon, and I also got these beads from Amazon. Now just a quick trip down memory lane, but before we get to the review, I just want to give a quick shout out to Brianne De Leon for winning the $50 Home Goods gift card giveaway. I hope I said your name right. And now for the reveal, you guys. I am so happy with the results. I am so satisfied with the way all my DIYs turned out. It was the first time doing all of these DIYs, and there were a few bumps in the road, but everything still came together really nicely. I just hope this shows you guys that you can make places in your home feel homey and look nice on a budget. With a little bit of research, you can do things on your own. If you enjoyed this video, please comment down below what you think, and if you're not subscribed already, please consider doing so. I am almost at 1,000 subscribers, and I would really appreciate if you guys can get me to that threshold. I'll see you guys next week, and thank you for watching.